with a jump here at center circle. But technology does fail.
And so after the slight delay, we don't know anything about technology, but the technology guys figured it out.
Absolutely.
Props to them.
Pretty quickly, too.
And so away we go here inside Paycom Center. Thank you for being with us. Game 3 of the homestand. With Michael Cage, I'm Chris Fisher. Bobby Portis goes right to work on the post. And goes to that post move and a little baby hook. Officials were on top of it. Mark Daigneault also on top of it. As the Bucks putting Beasley on SGA. And there's not too many players in the NBA. So you basically got the number 3 hitter and the number 4 hitter in the lineup out. Tough shot for Middleton, contested, but he is a mid-range shooter. That's what he's been doing over the course of his career. They're still having some hand checking going on away from the play. That's something to monitor. Both those already with the tee. J-Dub drives, slips inside, nice move with the reverse. Scores at the rim.
And that's what the Bucks like to do. It's just slow the offense down.
Shea somehow kept his balance at the free throw line. Milwaukee brought him over for his defense. It was the Bucks defense that was really struggling mid-season.
He's been around a few teams, but he's still got game.
And a little hesitation. Middleton, and he got swatted on the backside. J-Dub came over to help out Holmgren. Dort opens, spots up, and rains in the 3.
Connaughton.
You've seen a couple of drives from J-Dub. That is just nice touch from Lopez. Got it up over Holmgren. Full speed, back outside, Dort. Collects. No, SGA, offensive rebound. Creates a little bit of space on the step back and shoots it right over Lopez.
Those always show up on the scoreboard.
We've seen 3 already. That is a really hard shot from the outside. And Middleton looked like he was completely off balance.
And part of a really record-breaking season for the Thunder.
Well, the Bucks put another defensive player on SGA. Isaiah Joe at the free throw line. Outside to Kenrich Williams. Shot clock dwindling. Kenrich off the dribble, goes right to the cup and scores.
I tell you, he stretched that clock all the way to the last second.
Oh, now he's using the defense. That deflection kept it in bounds. Looking to dump it off, does so. Jay Will, and it takes a bounce and plops in.
This is great hustle to the last second.
Oh, now he's using the defense. That deflection kept it in bounds. Looking to dump it off, does so. Jay Will, and it takes a bounce and plops in.
Absolutely, and George was a feisty competitor. I mean, just terrific X and O coach. Coached me for 3 years. Nice little play, backdoor. The Thunder will win the tip. They lose it, and Beverly poking it away from behind.
The Thunder still with a 7-point lead. Early minute here in the second quarter. Holmgren spins like he likes to do on that left side and then gets up with the left hand. But Michael, you think of the guys like Wiggins and SGA, sometimes they get caught on those post matchups and they've got great anticipation like Cason Wallace just showed. Now he goes over the top. Middleton, he likes to get into the post, likes that little turnaround, and that time he banked it in. They're going to go to Portland, Maine for that game 3 to take on the Maine Celtics. That's up there. Cason Wallace from the outside. That's his spot in the corner in rhythm, and he buries it. As Lopez way behind the 3-point line. There's the unselfishness and the passing of Holmgren. He passed up a wide open 3, wanted to give it up to his teammate. As Middleton poked away, nice jab there from J-Dub. Up ahead, Cason Wallace. Wiggins gonna finish it off. Number 4, Milwaukee number 5. This is a very good offensive team. 2 good offensive teams. Wiggins on the little turnaround, spins right into it. 14-point lead. Beasley trying to make something happen off the dribble, and he floats it up and in. With the deflection, and it's again Wiggins. Wiggins with speed. Attacks, gets fouled, plus the bucket off the glass. Hayward able to tap it to himself. You see the Thunder again, pushing quickly. Hayward lost it, picked up by Wiggins, goes right into that finger roll. Average over 20 points per game. Shea saw a brief double team. Kept the dribble alive, plays through the contact. Still able to get it up and bank it home. All right, thank you, Paris. Particularly in the third quarter in that matchup back in March. And we'll see if it continues, Michael, here in the second half.
They did a good job of being physical, forcing those turnovers.
Not one the three. Middleton, that's his baseline shot.
That's what's so fun about the NBA this time of year, folks.
Yeah, the only 3 seeds that have been determined in the Eastern Conference, 1, 9, and 10. There's a bucket that the Thunder really wanted to get as the Bucks were starting to make a little noise here in the third.
You knew they were going to come out fighting.
J-Dub goes right by Lopez. Outside SGA. Can't connect on the 3. The offensive rebound, Holmgren. Trying to carve out a little bit of space. Fights it up despite the defender.
Here in this third quarter.
Yeah, just his third miss of the night overall. J-Dub fading away. Left side. That's good. Shot it right over Beasley. Thunder trying to settle things down with Milwaukee. Getting things going with Middleton. They're going to lob it into Lopez. Lopez. Oh, somehow got around Holmgren. Holmgren might have, still up by double digits. Hayward, boy, kept the dribble alive. Slices inside, takes the contact, and scores. Realized it was off his right index finger.
Yeah, until years later. Years later.
Oh, J-Dub. Lopez will hand it off to Connaughton. Got it right back. He will fire away from 3, and Lopez, too good from deep. Getting some rest. And so Beasley trying to make something happen from the perimeter, and does as he drives in. See if the Thunder can keep the offense moving. They space it out. Joe drives in, outside. Jay Will fires it up, and he's got himself a boom. On looking here for this final possession. Washington driving hip to hip, got to the rim, and scores it with the left hand. And Holmgren able to sky above everybody for that rebound.
Well, that group was working for the Bucks toward the end of that third quarter. So you can understand why, he's wanting to go with that group.
Wiggins called out a pass inside to Holmgren, who spins around for the two-handed stuff.
I think that's the first one I've seen all season, though.
What, the double tech?
Yeah, the double tech. I don't think we've seen very many.
Had the outlet. Extra pass. Holmgren carves out a little bit of space, takes the bump. He's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 55 games this year, 40 games last year. It has just been a clean ascension as his game has continued to excel. As Livingston.
The only guy without an MVP is SGA. So that's certainly something that's. Probably was that one where he made the defender or shooter change his shot in there. That's not a changed shot in the air. That's a familiar shot.
Whenever you have a guy shoot a 3, Mike, and you see it just floating through the air and it's got that side spin, it really throws you off a little bit. One more game for Oklahoma City on Sunday. And Aaron Wiggins getting into the mix from downtown.
He can defend a player bigger than him and a player smaller than him. He's been a valuable part of that Thunder bench as well. As Waters continues, Middleton came out hotter than the month of July.
You think coaches can sense it when there's defeat?
Oh, absolutely. No question about it.
Antetokounmpo wanted the alley-oop, and he got it. This young Thunder team that won 40 games last year. We're in the play-in game. Beat the New Orleans Pelicans, lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's all.
And now they're going to do just that. As the Thunder come up